Okay, everyone. Moment of truth here. I have changed the belt to the slightly shorter. I think I'm probably at 13.5 inches on this belt that I found that came off of an earlier machine that I had salvaged for parts, and it fits beautifully, and the belt's in great shape. So let's see what it will do with this set of, or this piece of denim. Let's see, I've got it set up here on the longest stitch length. Oh yeah. You know, sometimes, well not sometimes, often when you have any kind of analog device, and sewing machines are definitely the case here, when you have something that does not have a software code or a beep or some kind of digital electronics means of telling you there's a problem, you listen to your machine. Your machine has a certain sound it makes, and if it changes the sound it's making, that's one of the things that tells you something's not quite right or off with it. And obviously, if a belt slips, not only will the needle move poorly or sometimes stop altogether, at least with these lugged belts, you often hear this whirring, whining sound because the pulley is moving and the belt is rubbing up against it. So very, very happy to test this, and just wanted to make sure all of you knew what happened here. So the machine is done. It is ready for a new lifetime of service to someone. So hopefully this weekend they will be coming by, and if they decide that that this is the machine for them, then it will have a new home. And appreciate all of you going through this process with me. As you know, these machines really are, it's just so humbling to see them come back to life, because more times than not, the reason that the machine can't run is because it's waiting. It is waiting for maintenance. Things that were built to last have certain maintenance requirements. If you have something that doesn't require maintenance and it's mechanical, chances are probably not going to last forever or last even multiple generations. I don't know. I'm sure there are exceptions. But anyway, everyone, if you would, put down in the comments if you have a machine like this, or if you have seen these before. It is, again, a Japanese-made clone or copy of the Singer 15 class, and in this bright, bold turquoise from 1950, what did I say, 1957, 58-ish, toward the late 50s period. I hope this was helpful for all of you to watch, and if it may be that some of the things I showed with this machine, they might actually transfer to other machines that you might have. You never know. So anyway, thank you all for supporting the channel, and we will see you all next time.